How's it going, everyone? This is Tesla News Tonight. Tesla News Tonight is never investment advice. Tesla News Tonight is never financial advice. Maybe since I just went live right here and now, I will need to repeat that. So I'm just going to hit some of the dinosaur media news headlines and then read a little AI overview of what's going on with Tesla stock in this urgent TSLA update. So, what is CNBC saying? CNBC says Tesla falls 13%, well, the stock, not the company. Alphabet sinks 7% as AI spending concerns spook investors. Are you spooked? Are you afraid? Or have you been buying TSLA hand over fist like your humble narrator right here and now, Tesla News Tonight? Because I have. And as a matter of fact, this will not be a long live YouTube episode because I'm going to get back into the markets, and even if just a nibble, I'll probably be scooping up even more Tesla stock. Yahoo Finance writes, Tesla stock tumbles 14% after profit miss. Full year capex spend of $25 billion confirmed. And that's not even as much as some of their AI competitors. And I've told you before, I've said this many times before, that Tesla spends money better than the rest. There is no competition when it comes to Tesla's finances. They are absolutely superb, and they get so much efficiency and efficacy with the bucks that they have in their pocket. So they still will have approximately $18 billion after spending 25, because they already have $44 billion approximately in cash and investments. Well, speaking of investments, Investors Business Daily writes, here is how much Tesla made from investing in SpaceX. So that will be one you would want to check out. Again, that's Investors Business Daily writing, here is how much Tesla made from investing in SpaceX. And SpaceX is down pretty dramatically today as well. Barron's writes, Tesla stock is falling after a lousy quarter. Wall Street is still buying the future. Well, maybe Wall Street is smart for still buying the future. Again, I'll repeat because I said it at the top of the episode, just in case you haven't already heard. Tesla News Tonight is never investment advice. Tesla News Tonight is never financial advice. Always do your own research. But see you in the comments and let me know, are you investing heavily into Tesla stock today like I am? Because I've been getting shares of TSLA hand over fist. It's like when you go to a store and you see something that you really like and you don't buy it, and you're kind of wondering if you should have. Maybe it's something that you really need, or just something that you really like, something that you really want, right? But then you go back to the store to see if it's still there, and it is. And in fact, it's on sale. Well, for me, the way I look at it, in my own humble opinion, Tesla stock is on sale. And the company is the thing that I love so much. Elon's teams are amazing. And this is a dramatic fall in Tesla stock price, but the future is bright the way I see it. I am convinced. I don't just hope. I don't just have faith. I have the facts, and I know what's going on here. That's why when I read the AI overview of what's going on with Tesla stock, I will be probably tearing it to shreds, at least somewhat. So let's see how that goes. Barron's also writes, Tesla stock is falling after a lousy quarter. Wall Street is still buying the future. Sorry, I just read that. I just came up with the idea for this live episode because it was very urgent to start talking about Tesla stock and letting you all know what I'm actually doing. TeslaNorth.com writes, Musk says Tesla buyers want FSD first, car second on Q2 earnings call. And that's true. It's more about autonomous vehicles than it is electric vehicles, although both are great. But once people actually know how capable full self-driving is, that 5 to 7x improvement in safety will make the roads safer overall. It's already been established. That study has already been done. It's already been confirmed. So, I'm not going to give anyone investment advice and say, get yourself Tesla stock. I'm not saying that. This is only for financial and investment entertainment. But I might have to say, get yourself an AV, a Tesla, the best in autonomy. Now, here's the AI overview of what's going on with Tesla stock today. So let's read this AI overview. And again, I'll probably be tearing it up at least just a little bit. Tesla stock, ticker symbol TSLA, shares are plunging over 14% to around $320, where the point that I picked up a good amount of it, as a matter of fact. I think it even dropped below 320, and I picked it up there as well. But I had limit orders in, like automatic investment orders, and I was picking it up on the way as well, on the way down. So I'm not just catching a falling knife, I'm catching a falling sword, and I'm going to use that sword to devastate, dominate, and destroy any of my investment competition. Or at least that's my not so humble opinion there. So Tesla stock hit new 2026 lows. Doesn't sound so good, right? The sell-off follows a Q2 earnings miss where profits dropped 18% to 33 cents a share. That is not the greatest, but all of these numbers will fluctuate, and in the long run, I believe that Tesla stock will see better revenue generated through all of their different products and businesses. I always say, don't sleep on Tesla Energy. Investors were also disappointed by management's lack of concrete timeline updates for upcoming robotaxi and Optimus robot rollouts, which, that is a tough situation that Tesla is in right now, but Tesla wants to take it slow and dip their toe when it comes to autonomy. They don't want to just go rip-roaring and put all these cybercabs out there because they want safety first. And although the vehicles, even with just FSD, robotaxis on top of that, and cybercab on top of that, even though these vehicles are 5 to 7 times safer than human drivers, they still want to make sure that they have all their T's crossed and their I's dotted, so to speak. So hello to Asa Forever and Ardens, what's up? Stop talking. Tell me, where do you live? Oh, geez. Well, we got trolls. We got 2 comments and 1 troll. Thanks, YouTube. So, the financial and operational factors driving today's market action include earnings miss, slumping auto margins, not so much in many investors' eyes, but they are numbers that matter, and, the cars do generate revenue. Massive cash burn. That is just incorrect, by the way. Massive cash burn compared to any of their competition. It is absolutely not. Tesla is not just a car company. Tesla is not just an energy company for both businesses and homes. They're not just a solar company. They're not just a humanoid robotics company. They're many things. And aggressive AI spending as well, which is necessary when the future is going to be artificial intelligence. While Q2 revenue rose 26% to $28.2 billion, the 33 cents per share profit significantly missed Wall Street's expectations of 55 cents. Well, maybe Wall Street needs to adjust their own expectations. That could be a big part of it as well. And maybe don't just listen to Wall Street, think for yourself, do your own research, do your own due diligence, and maybe then you'll have a better, more convinced idea for yourself as to what the reality of the situations are. Gross margins contracted by over 2 percentage points to 16.9% due to falling vehicle average selling prices and lower regulatory credit revenue. Well, as far as falling vehicle average selling prices, that's good for the consumers. That only means that in the long run, Tesla will sell more vehicles. Think of their delivery numbers. Think of their production numbers, which were both high. Those are good things. Keep that in mind. Tesla reported negative free cash flow, which is not good, burning through more than $1 billion in Q2 as capital expenditures, known as CapEx, more than doubled to nearly $6 billion. Tesla is spending money to make money. That is sort of a cliche, and I don't like to use cliches. However, in this case, spending money to make money is exactly what is necessary for a business, especially that does things at scale like Tesla. Tesla affirmed plans to spend over $25 billion on CapEx this year to scale up its artificial intelligence software. That sounds like a tremendously good thing to me. I don't know about you, but if you don't know, well, now you know, because I'm telling you, that's a good thing. Artificial intelligence is going to just be so expensive. And yet Tesla is not spending as much as the competition to get the effects of their expenditures. Their research and development is done on the field, in the factories, constantly by each and every Tesla employee. That is a good thing. Okay. So yes, over $25 billion on CapEx this year to scale up its artificial intelligence software, but also semiconductor development, which is going to be a huge business for Tesla. And of course, Optimus, robotics. You know, that thing that's going to literally disrupt labor as we know it. The thing that's literally going to retire me. Yeah, that's, you know, $25 billion here, $25 billion there doesn't really sound like all too much when you actually know or have a great idea what you are going to get from it, the benefit, the return on investment, known as ROI, that you will receive with such investments. So are you listening to the dinosaur media? Are you concerned? Are you worried? Are you spooked? As I believe Yahoo Finance said, because me, your humble narrator right here and now, Tesla News Tonight, I ain't scared. No way. No how. Absolutely not. I'm not scared. In fact, I was quite excited throughout the day today to see my favorite company, or at least one of them, my favorite stock, at least for now, and definitely by far my biggest holding, get to grow, because that company, that stock, I should say, is on sale. Over 14% sale. Just think of that again, going back to that analogy with the product that you like at the store, seeing it on sale for over 14% off. Why would you not make that purchase? Now again, and for the last time, I'll say it, I'll repeat it, Tesla News Tonight is never investment advice. Tesla News Tonight is never financial advice. Full disclosure, however, Tesla News Tonight is a long-term penny cost averaging Tesla stock investor. That's right, I use all of my spare pennies, nickels, and dimes, and I've been using a lot of them today. I have to say, I actually added to my position approximately 1%. So out of all the Tesla stock that I have accumulated throughout the duration of these last 5 or 6 years, I have actually more than that, because I did technically hold Tesla stock when I wasn't as experienced of an investor, and I was holding Tesla stock through exchange traded funds. So technically I already had Tesla, but I ended up divesting out of everything, and I went all in on Tesla stock. You can catch me on SUBSTACK and Spotify in my podcast episodes where I talk about certain other stocks that I do now hold, like STRC, LMND, RZLV, and of course SPCX as well, but none of those have accumulated to being 1% of what I hold. Today, I added approximately 1% of what I already hold in Tesla stock, adding that, accumulating that on top of the TSLA that I already held. And I'm just telling you this as full disclosure, just so you know who you're listening to right now, just so you know who you're looking at, and because I want to be open, honest, and transparent about it. Now, everyone has different financial situations. Everyone has different investment goals, if any at all, right? So take everything I say with a grain of salt. This was all for entertainment purposes. Stick with Tesla News Tonight right here on YouTube. Stick with Tesla News Tonight over on Substack and Spotify as well, where all of my podcast episodes are simulcasted. You can also catch Tesla News Tonight at Tesla Tonight on X and at Tesla Tonight all throughout social media. I wish you all peace, love, and prosperity. So I'm going to get back into my apps and online and continue to look at Tesla stock and probably nibble away at even just fractional shares more of Tesla stock today, because it's an exciting down day, a total red day for TSLA, and I'm swimming in it. I'm loving every minute of it. All right. Again, from the bottom of my heart, I love you all for listening. And again, I wish you all peace, love, and prosperity. Later.